Hey Case Western, I'm Shejuti Wahed, a content creator for The Observer.
And I'm Joce Ortiz, the director of digital media.
We're at Battle of the Bands, where student bands compete against each other in hopes of opening Springfest.
In this video, we'll be interviewing the bands themselves after their electric performances. In one word, how would you guys describe how you feel after performing?
You go first. That's tough. That's a tough question.
Singular word, how do you guys feel? Singular, just
How do I
one.
feel right now?
You got it?
I'm feeling pretty chill. I don't know.
That's more than one word.
Oh, chill.
Fire.
That fire speaks for all of us.
Electric.
I like that shit.
Tubular.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Alive. Fire. Energized.
Electric.
Pretty rad.
Pass. Come back to me.
Sweaty.
Yippee!
Yippee-ki-yay.
I think that might have been 2 words, but we'll let that slide. It's hyphenated? Okay.
Good.
Good?
Solid.
Solid. Okay.
George Bush. That's 2. Try again.
Hungry.
Teary.
Malfeasant.
Energetic. Overwhelmed.
Electric.
Shifty.
Beautiful.
Energetic.
Overheating because I put on a bathrobe for some reason.
Thrilled.
Dehydrated.
Electric.
Epic.
Dope.
Pretty good.
One word.
Good. X-Maple.
Nice.
Electric.
Skip for me real quick.
Skip is your answer.
Excited.
Alive.
Can we come back to you?
Yeah, sure. I'll go with orgasmic.
Yeah.
What's the story behind your band's name?
I'm gonna be honest. I just put like a bunch of like words into a random band name generator, and then Ohio Revival sounded the coolest out of all those.
Well, see, the thing is, we wanted to be called No Sex, but I was told by somebody a friend of mine running a Springfest here that we shouldn't do that. So, No Shame sounds close enough.
Essentially, basically, we all used to be maple trees, and then we decided to become humans. So it's like formerly maple. Yeah.
Can you still talk to other maple trees?
Sometimes, if they want to talk to us.
It's usually on Tuesdays.
Why Tuesdays?
Because that tree, Tuesday.
Realistically, it was a typo. It was a typo of example.
Who made the typo?
I did. I was trying to think of a band name, and we had already tried to think of something involving the word maple, and I typed X Maple, and I was like, oh wait, that's something.
So first during orientation week, Lucas and I were jamming together, and we decided we wanted to form a band. We didn't have a drum set then, so we wanted to name ourselves One Murder Away from a Drum Set. And then we acquired a drum set, so we obviously had to change our name, and we are now Lake Effect.
Okay, well, Nate sort of reached out to all of us individually and asked us to be in a band. We didn't really know him, but we, for some reason, agreed to get into his car and show up at a random stranger's house. It was not his house. It was someone else's house, not in the band. We didn't know who it was. We were a little nervous. But we survived that experience. Yeah, we haven't been there since. But we're alive. Strangers in a car. Pretty straightforward.
How did your band come to be?
So what happened was Shivani and I, we had a band of 6 that unfortunately didn't get very far. We love all of the people who were in that band, but most of us, with the exception of Noah, know each other from Music Ensemble 370 Pop Ensemble.
A lot of the bands like that are like that.
Yeah, a lot of the bands are like that, as Cameron said. Like X Maple has some of those guys. Dishwasher Possum, definitely. What happened is Shivani and I were the 2 people who still wanted to do a band, so we got Kari, we got Cameron, we found Noah, and since then it has been without a shadow of a doubt, a dream come true. I have loved every second I've been with these guys. I wouldn't trade it for anything in this world.
Yeah, so we're driving to, I'm in Campbell's car, we're driving to Starbucks, or Dunkin', one of the two. Yeah, and I was like, you know what we haven't done that like we always get the emails about, but we're always like, I mean, yeah. So like I got the email that was like, we need bands for Battle of the Bands, and I was like, hey Campbell, do you want to like start a band?
And it's been my dream since freshman year to do this. So, and it was also Isabella's, and Dan has done this before though. Dan's like a veteran.
When did you guys start?
Oh, when did we?
I think as soon as we found out when submissions were due, and then we were like, oh shoot, we should probably meet up. So yeah.
We have the same mom but different fathers.
So I performed Battle of the Bands last year, and I was very frustrated because sometimes it's very daunting to be like an artist alone. So then I reached out to him because we met over the summer, and he was a really good, talented drummer. And then we just started. We were desperate for a sound that we could call our own. So that's how it all started. We started playing music. We got them involved. We got our bassist Juniper, who's not here today. And then we felt like we were floating in space. So we're like space cadets, you know. So just.
It was during COVID. We lived in Qatar our freshman year, and we met. I don't remember under what circumstances. It's all kind of a blur because that entire 2 semesters was a blur because we were inside the entire time. But at some point we got together, and I actually moved into that dorm because I had some other friends there. And then we just started doing music together, and they were like, oh, Battle of the Bands is a thing. And then, oh, we should do that. And so then we did it. And then, I mean, you know, now here we are.
What do you guys feel sets your band apart from others in your genre?
Oh, yeah, take it.
The fact that we fucked your mom.
Oh, yeah.
I also have a serious. I feel like I appreciate that we don't take things too seriously, clearly, and I feel like we just came here, we wanted to have fun, and we accomplished that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Our different backgrounds and styles of playing definitely helps a lot. Like, I just play whatever I find on YouTube. Shivani is very classical, so is you are too, right? No, yeah. And then
I'm rock and alt rock mainly.
All right, yeah, he's rock and Kari's R&B.
I'd have to say the most interesting thing about our band is we all listen to different music. So, for example, Owen listens to a lot of indie music. I listen to a lot of like alternative or Hot Chili Peppers, and also like really like some stuff like Hers and the sort of like a bit older indie music. And then Josh listens to all sorts of like metal stuff. David listens to J-pop. So it's like all sorts of like crazy different songs and genres and ideas mixed together to make something completely new and unique. So I think that's what makes our band so special.
Probably nothing.
Interesting answer.
I don't know.
Would anybody else like to add to that?
I think we're set apart because outside of the band, we're all really good friends. And while we're all kind of unique people individually, I think we've come together to create a really unique and unified sound.
I think everybody has different songs that they like to play, and we'll kind of experiment with those. But I think we just have a collection of really good instrumentalists that all have like really different skills and can do different things. And then me and Adriana can harmonize very well together, and I think that just blends the group really nicely together.
Does anyone have anything to add? No.
If you want to be like strangers in a car at home, practice with a metronome.
We're the only marsupial-based rock band on campus. Probably in Cleveland.
Ohio area.
Probably I would reckon we're a minority in like the United States. So that kind of sets us apart. You're not going to find many marsupial-based bands. So I would generally say that.
Okay. Anybody else would like to add?
We're cool.
We're very cool.
We're very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that, honestly. I think it's just like how we came to be. It's not really like we were trying to make a band. It's just like, oh look, he's a guitarist. I'm a guitarist. He sings. We should make a band. That's all it was. It's not like we should make a rock band. It's not like anything like that. It just happened.
So it was organic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we took the common elements of a band, guitarist, singer, and we were like, oh, we have those, and let's just like make a band. So I wouldn't say like anything really like differentiates us from like other bands, just because we kind of like took elements from like the bands that inspire us.
That's really cool.
First of all, these outfits.
Obviously. Like, this is the beginning of Lake Effect. You know, we're going to find ourselves as time goes on.
Freshmen.
But we are the newbies.
Yeah.
That are good. That's what sets us apart.
Our energy. We bring that energy every time. Every single time we bring that. So
I think we have like an unmatched like stage presence because none of us is afraid. We're not afraid to improvise and we're not afraid to like be ourselves on a stage. And it's even therapeutic for us. So I think it's.
We do a lot of, I mean, the genre is a lot more electronic, but we take inspiration from pop and try to find something that the audience will have a good time listening to. And I guess just our instrumentation is kind of different than a lot of bands. We don't have our traditional, like we don't have a drummer or anything like that. We just have, on stage, we're just playing some of the keyboard parts and the bass parts that we have written. Yeah.
And I will say one other thing. We also, since we do electronic music and pop, I mean, pop is done live, but electronic, you don't see that done live in the same way where you're playing the different parts and you can kind of show that off and perform it. Where, you know, you usually have a DJ, so this is unique in that sense. And he plays like a physical bass on stuff that you wouldn't normally hear it on, and that's what makes it super cool, because you wouldn't normally see that. So that, you know, that sort of thing.
Any final words for your crew fans? You can take.
Vote for the Space Cadets. Remember to vote for us for Springfest.
That's all. That's it, baby. Space Cadets, let's go.
This is our first show. If we got fans, that's dope. Let's go.
Thank you guys for coming out and supporting. That was fun. Thanks.
Do you have any final words?
I love you.
We
are
X Maple. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. We saw some people in some shirts, and it was very fun.
Oh yeah, we have shirts.
So we do have shirts.
We have merchandise for sale. We have 8 shirts.
What? No one? Okay. Thanks. If you're an underclassman on the meal plan, donate swipes to me if you're interested. NAM139 is my visit.
If they're a true fan, they will.
Wait. You can follow us on Instagram. What's the Instagram?
Strangers.in.a.car.
Yeah.
Strangers in a car with dots
Yeah,
in
strangers in a car with dots in between, and then you can also listen to our music on Spotify. There'll be more coming soon. Yeah.
To any of our fans that exist on the Case Western campus, I would just say vote for us. Thank you.
Yeah, and I would say thank you for being our fans. Also, hit us up if you play music or, I don't know, like do electronic music or any kind of stuff, because
we love collabs.
I do a lot of production, and we work on all kinds of stuff. I mean, we had Michael up here playing sax. We'll incorporate all kinds of stuff, so if anyone wants to, reach out.
You know where to find
us.
us.
Yeah, you know where to find us. MAU13. What's yours?
OPM5.
Yeah, there you go.
We will do basement shows.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll do basement shows and maybe we'll sing new songs. Teaser for next time.
Rock and roll. Don't give a damn about your reputation.
See us at Springfest.
Yeah, I was going to say, just wait, there's going to be more. This is just our first performance, so.
Vote for Ohio Revival.
Yeah, I would say that too. But another thing I would say is that when I first started, I was really scared, and I was really like double-minded whether I should even do Battle of the Bands at all. But I'm really happy that I was able to do this, and it's been a great experience.
Yeah. I'll be here all week.
We love you. Please vote for us.
I am only available on weekends.
We don't actually think you get no bitches.
If you want me, come and get me.
Wow. I'm just speechless right now.
Everybody did such an amazing job, and we loved hearing their origin stories.
We'd like to thank the Springfest committee for their incredible hospitality, as well as the bands themselves for their enthusiasm.
And as always, remember to like and subscribe to The Observer for more content.